Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we've had some releases in short order here. One of whom, of course, is DOKKANFEST Dabura, who I think is the best TUR in the game. And I think it's like quite easily. Like this guy is just so crazy. It's just Dabura is one of these kind of like in between, like, you know, cooler Dokkan Fests, like a cool off, right? Like you know, a downtime, low hype, off month, in between, like just like one of those type of like Dokkan Fest slots. So like not a lot of people are gonna summon for this character, and you know, usually it's a character that doesn't have like, you know, a large fan base like a low hype character like Dabura is. But this guy is, I mean, of like, you know, this type of character, like you know, like the April Fool's Dokkan Fest, the, you know, like June 1st Dokkan Fest, usually the Dokkan Fest following like the, you know, the worldwide download celebration, like the October 5th Dokkan Fest. Those characters usually are never like as good as Dabura. Like I'd have to go back and think of like a TUR that's just like as good as Dabura. Funny enough, I guess like back in 2020, Physical Angel Golden Frieza was really crazy. Dabura does lead Terrifying Conquerors, by the way. So I figure we could just do a full Terrifying Conqueror leader skill showcase. Now, there actually is quite a bit of good recent options that we could do for this team, by the way. There are many kind of like strong characters we do have access to, right? Like, we'll definitely be using Goma. By the way, Goma, we've seen Goma have 3 different names. Goma, you know, Third Eye Goma, and Giant Goma. So right now we only have Third Eye Goma, I believe is what he is, right? But we could maybe potentially one day have like a regular Goma that would transform with the Third Eye, right? Like they could just use this intro as kind of like a transformation mechanic type thing. I think that could work super well. There's the thing about the Terrifying Conqueror category, there is actually so much that they could go back to the well with, right? Like, there's so many characters in here who, it's like, okay, Bojack, right? Full power Bojack is that, like, this character is full power Bojack and the Galactic Warriors, right? Like, that's what this is. Just a straight up full power Bojack. We have not had one of these guys in a million years. So, like, that's something that I think could be, like, I don't know, like, Golden Week. Would be like, you know, could be like Bojack as one Dokkan Fest, and then Super Saiyan 2 Gohan could be the other Dokkan Fest. Because Super Saiyan 2 Gohan that fought Bojack, that's a good example of like, you know, kind of like a character that needs a Dokkan Fest is Gohan, right? Bojack has a Dokkan Fest stage, Gohan does not. So Gohan certainly could use one at some point, but that's a major character that needs to be dropped for the category. Now, we've got, you know, Manga Frieza right here. Obviously, Frieza on Namek is pretty untouched for the most part. Like, to actually, like, a comical degree, if you really think about it. There's so many Friezas in the game, but, like, in terms of, like, Namek Friezas, the STR-LR, the animations are, you know, they're passable. For 2019, they were great. But nowadays, I mean, those animations, they're not, like, all that could be redone. We essentially have, I mean, in terms of like Namek Frieza, right? Like, I almost want to just, we could quickly make this point here. I think there's the AGL LR Full Power Frieza. His animations are still great. No problem with that. Monster W, right? But outside of him, it's only really like Third Form Frieza. This guy's got good animations. And then I do think this guy has good animations as well. But that's pretty much it. And remember, Frieza's fighting for 40 episodes straight, right? Like, think about how much they could do with how much Frieza battles and how little Frieza has been used, right? So, of course, like, the Terrifying Conqueror category just has limitless future potential. Usually what I do with these, you know, team videos, too, is I talk about the potential of this team. There's just infinite potential for this category because Metal Cooler is on it, right? Like, for some reason, they dropped a giant form Metal Cooler back in 2018. That's when this guy came out. This is a giant form Metal Cooler, but his name is just Metal Cooler. They didn't put like he, you know, uses the power of the Big Getty Star right here, and he doesn't even, like, have it in his name. Like, you know, they could do, like, some Dokkan Fest for Metal Cooler, where it's, like, multiple Metal Coolers or something like that, right? Like, that could certainly be very fun. Recently, we did get the LR for Baby Gohan and Goten. I would say this is the character. This character, you know, Android 16, Mercenary Tao, the Saiyan Saga Kid Gohan, those, Android 13 as well. Those are the characters that come to mind when I think about the lowest interest, like, premium units. This character is right up there, Baby Gohan and Goten. But of course, Terrifying Conquerors so much. Dodoria, here's what's insane about this. Remember, this is not a Planet Namek Saga Dodoria. I disagree with Dokkan's decision. I mean, Legends does this too, right? Where I think they have the characters from that Bardock special. They have them in, it's like anime original is what the tag is for Legends. Dokkan has not ever implemented that. You know, some characters would be in there, Pycon, this Dodoria would be in there, right? The first form Frieza. But like this Frieza, like we fight the SSR version of this Dodoria in Dokkan Frontier, but he's not even a Planet Namek Saga character because this is the one that fights Bardock and Tora and them, right? So not like the one that fights Krillin and Vegeta and Gohan on Namek. So, you know, Dodoria could always use another character. Garlic Jr. is the most disrespected movie boss character in existence right now. I mean, I think Garlic Jr. needs a Dokkan event. We did get LR Garlic Jr., and he is a movie boss's version from the movie. That's what this guy is. We did finally get our movie boss's Garlic Jr., but they still need to do a Dokkan Fest Garlic Jr., and even though this is LR Garlic Jr., he does not use the Dead Zone. So we've had 2 Garlic Jr. cards that haven't used the Dead Zone. Obviously, that'll happen at some point. It has been quite some time since Dokkan has dropped a domain character. Is Buhan the last domain character? Tech Buhan? There must be someone I'm forgetting. I feel like Tech Buhan is the last domain character. Is that true? Tech Buhan. That can't be true. It is, huh? Tech Buhan? No, Cell. Perfect Cell is a domain character. But yeah, we barely touched domains for quite some time. You know, I think Garlic Jr. with the Dead Zone would be a very sick one. Of course, all the Namek variants of Frieza. Like, Frieza's transformation into each form is pretty much unrepresented in the game. I know we could talk about the manga Frieza does have the 3rd form, the final form transformation. We could redo that. Cooler has not had like a Dokkan Fest in a long time, right? Like this guy right here, they could certainly do some sort of new updated version of like a transforming Cooler right here, right? Like this guy, his animations are still quite good. But they could just redo that card. I mean, people would not care. They'd be happy about that. Slug finally got his Dokkan Fest. But remember, Slug, I mean, he's got it in here, his giant form. Yeah, I guess this kind of does, like, cover. There's another domain character, but this does kind of cover the movie well because he does go into the giant form. But they could do, like, a, you know, LR Slug. Slug needs an LR. Raditz could use, you know, something else. I do think Nappa probably should get a Dokkan Fest at some point. He definitely deserves one. We finally did get our baby Dokkan Fest. This guy badly needed one, and finally, after years, he did get his Dokkan Fest exclusive. It's been a while since we've done the Turles movie, I guess, too. They love going back to Turles. It's very obvious why. Because he looks like Goku. That's it. Boom. Done. Discussion's over. It's because he looks like Goku, dude. That's why. And then... anyone, I guess Piccolo Jr., we could always get another version of him, right? Dabur obviously finally got his Dokkan Fest. Pui Pui. I'm not going to run Pui Pui in this video today, but don't worry. We got a lot of content coming with Pui Pui. Because I wanted to run Baby Gohan and Goten in this video. Like, Pui Pui, you know, we're going to do like a Quarter Body of Mind showcase. Pui Pui will be there. I really wanted to get Baby Gohan and Goten, and if we're going to run Baby Gohan and Goten, we need to run Baby as well, and it's just kind of, so... It's Pui Pui is the character that gets left off today. But yeah, oh, King Cold could get some type of card. King Cold probably wouldn't get a Dokkan Fest, but I wouldn't be upset if he did, right? He could get something. Oh, Mecha Frieza. I'd love to get a Dokkan Fest. That's not the TUR one. There he is right there. I'd love to see Mecha Frieza get something. I really would. For sure. So, alright guys. Let's jump in. We'll go into some difficult fights. We're going to run full Terrifying Conquerors here. Alright guys, so we are jumping on in here. Interesting. I think I probably want to rock Dabura in slot 1 right here. Let Dabura cook up. Oh, god damn it. So Baby Gohan and Goten, they're in slot 7, huh? So we're not even going to really get a ton of value out of them. The thing is that if I rock Dabura in slot 1 like this, we're going to get full power Dabura immediately. I think it's well worth it to do that. Let's hit this right here. Remember, you do want Goma to get targeted at least once so he can get access to his giant form. And then we'll do this with Yakon in slot 3, which is going to give us some nice support capabilities. We could probably... I don't know if Daima Goku is going to be enough. Uh-oh, Daima Goku. You naughty boy. Over here! Oh, I got to get a little more energy in the next one. Don't worry. There will be more coming. So Dabura is like a god, obviously. Oh, no. Come on, Dabura. You need the super, though, my man. He's ridiculous. Dabura is... I mean, he's definitely underrated, but... Of course. Oh, hidden potential system. Super. Nice, Dabura. Good shit, Goat. So that means we have his active next turn if we want to. Although we have a ridiculously powerful rotation. Oh, Dabura is eating this. Dabura, you silly goose. Watch this. Didn't matter. Yeah. Yeah, nice try. Yeah, good shit, dude. Yeah, Dabura is really fucking crazy, man. He is. He is. That boy Dabura, dude. He's something. He is some kind of character, Dabura. We will be able to get a lot of dubs moving forward with old Dabura. I promise that. Alright, Yakon's going to do a lot of attacks. He's got to kind of, build into it, obviously. Yep, thank you, Yakon. Normal, 0, good. Normal, 0, good. Thanks, Yakon, for your input. Appreciate it. Yeah, what do we want to do here? Do we want to leave Baby on rotation? Remember, Baby is a Crota Body and Mind support character, by the way, which most of our team is, outside of Goma, really. I'm going to go Dabura in slot 1 again. Let's just get access to his active skill, be ready for him to go crazy. I'm going to leave Babidi on rotation here, because if we go into Dabura's active... we could put Babidi in slot 1, Dabura in slot 2, and that will... Oh, he missed it. No dodge, either. Could this one do damage to us before we attack? It does. Wow, okay. It doesn't happen often, but it can. That's very unlucky. Dabura obviously has a very high chance to dodge. There's a huge difference in Dabura before and after he attacks. Okay. I mean, I guess it could happen. Dabura, come on, Dabura. I'm only glazing you a lot. You need to make... If I'm glazing you that much, Dabura, you need to come through. Alright, that was a good example. Oh, should we just rock the babies as a rotation? Babies as a rotation. We could. Like, baby plus... yeah, I guess I will... shit, I don't know. The thing that's so good about this team, let's go with Baby Gohan and Goten and so on. The thing that could be so good about this team is the amount of, like, giant-type forms we have access to with Goma, Baby, you know, Dabura has his actives. So we saw Dabura death, so we've seen a couple of those recently, which is a little unfortunate. We have to, I feel like, get quite unlucky to see a Dabura death. So that is a good reason, by the way, why I do subscribe to the school of full dodge build on Dabura, right, for anyone who's curious. Now, I have a full dodge build on Dabura, and he got hit. So, like, oh, so you should have been doing crit or additional. Well, if we were doing that, he would also be dead. But, I mean, there's a chance that the hidden potential system dodge build keeps us from dying. So, I believe I have the smart build on Dabura in terms of farming W's. I think so. If Dabura is going to get cooked, we're fucked. Like, this team relies on Dabura a lot. Especially his explosion of damage towards the end. Alright, so this rotation is really quite unfortunate here. So, we'll see. But yeah, this is definitely quite an unfortunate rotation that we've got going. We'll let it, yeah.
ここまでだったな。この私が相手をすることになってしまった。さっさとかかってこい。
Alright, so we got the Goat Dabura out. Oh, actually, that's very convenient for us. Yeah, one reason I was going to say that this kind of sucks ass. Damn, thinking about it, what were the chances of Dabura getting hit, considering this is also a boss that he counters? Like, his chances to get hit there were so low. That's really crazy. There's a lot of attacks in slot 3, which is very beneficial to us. I know Yakon wants to be run in slot 3, obviously, but I need to get the Dabura separated. So, over here! I think it's pretty clear why we're going Yakon in slot 2. Because this is the type of shit where it's like, this would be the screenshot where, like, I don't know, like, Yakon gets exploded right here. And then it, like, you know, someone just does a video and be like, oh, ha, 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 look at Yakon getting killed. And then you get some cunt who goes, why is Yakon in slot 2? Well, I think if you use your eyeballs, you can figure that out, can't you? Dabura is not a character. There's characters, like, where you get, like, you know, the, like, leader characters. You get, like, the leader and the friend in the same rotation, and it's like, you might as well just hit that GG reset right back to the team screen and hop back in, right? But Dabura is not one of those characters, luckily, though. Because Dabura is a character who can go in slot 1, right? Alright, looks like Goku is supering back here. Dabura is going to hit pretty weakly, because remember, he needs to get targeted in order to do really crazy damage. It's a little, you know, characters like that can be a little bit iffy, but Dabura, there's two things about Dabura with that. Number one, he's a heavy dodge character. Number two, Dabura does have a taunt. So it's like he can draw them to himself and also not really be, like, in threat of us losing. Well, I know we did already, but we're not gonna, again. Bitch, over here! Yeah, hold that. So remember, Daima Goku, too, he starts out really at pretty weak turn, like 1, 2, 3. So once we get to turn 4, that's when he's actually gonna get really nasty for us. So we do want to keep that in mind. Right, like, once we get to turn 4, that's when we gotta be, like, super mega serial here. Baby summer. Alright, so, I mean, we could pretty easily pop Baby Gohan and Goten's active here, I suppose. Yeah, there's no reason not to. Let's do this. This is going to give Baby Gohan and Goten 100% dodge. So, we might as well. Yeah, let's do it. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Alright, so we got them out there doing that. Remember, we're going to want a lot of orbs for Baby. Actually, wait a minute. Do we need a ton of orbs for Baby here? We might not. I want to double check this quickly. I always get Baby's orb mechanic mixed up in my brain. So give me 2 seconds here as we take a look at this. So Super Baby 2, right? With 3 key spheres obtained, or if there's a superclass enemy, and with 5 key spheres obtained, or if there is an Earthbred fighter enemy. So Baby does not need a shit ton of orbs right here at all. He doesn't. We can conserve the int orbs for Bobbity instead. Yep. So we'll do that. And we'll give this to Bobbity, so he's at full 24 key. Alright, so Baby, Gohan, and Goten have 100% dodge, and Baby has 90% dodge. Now, I feel like Dabura had like essentially like a plus 90% chance to dodge or something like that, where we got smoked the other turn. So hopefully that does not happen here again. Because remember, after attacking Baby's first turn as Super Baby 2, he does have a 90% chance to dodge. So it'll just be very frustrating if he gets smoked out of that. Alright, there's Baby, Gohan, and Goten. They could be effective with a dodging character, but I don't know. I do feel like I wish they had a little bit more, right? Obviously. Alright, so here's Baby. Remember, Baby is a stacker as well. So the longer this goes on, the stronger Baby is going to become. Excellent. One more? Yeah, good. Good, good, good. Going up against a Goku like this, he's got, like, you know, a lot of crits and shit. Yeah, that was 90% dodge right there, so we're good. LR Bobbity will be able to give us nice 2-turn support for this next rotation. It's going to be turn 4, too, so Daima Goku is now massively buffed on this next turn. But now we're kind of, like, set up and ready to explode all over Daima Goku with all of the abilities that we've got built up now. Even if Bobbity gets hit here, he's in no danger, I believe, so... Alright, chat, what do we do? Dabura, 4. Okay, so we put Dabura in slot 2 like this, and he'll get fully built up. Yeah, let's do it. And then on turn 6, we'll have Goma Giant active. Let's do that. Wait, Dabura doesn't have his active, actually. Because he did 2. He did 2 fucking additional normals. Again, I don't want to harp on people crying about my builds, but... like, these fuckers were fucking crying like bitches, okay? And we got the hidden potential system additional. We got it. Look, we got it. And it was an... well, wait, actually, no, did we? Is that the counter on there? Well, whatever. Regardless, we don't have it. I think he probably didn't get it, actually. Let's... I guess we'll go Giant here, and then we'll do Dabura active on turn 6 then. So, no biggie. Alright, guys, so let's just get King Goma, a lot of key right here. This will waste Goku's, like, you know, turn of super attacks right here. We should be good. I don't really see how we could lose from this point on, because we still have both Dabura actives, and we have Baby's giant form still left. So we have many more turns until, like, once we hit turn 4, that's where Daima Goku gets stronger. But this is exactly where, you know, we now have access to all these powerful abilities. So I don't know that Daima Goku is really going to be able to do too much. I guess he does have a lot of HP left, but remember, Dabura's going to fucking melt him once we, you know, go crazy with Dabura's active. Yeah, I'll probably say we'll go with Dabura actives on turn 6 and 7. That's when we're gonna use Dabura's actives. All right, guys. That's when we're doing it. Yeah, because turn 5 we're gonna go baby Great Ape. So I assume Dabura on his active turn, on turn 7, is probably going to kill Daimagoku. Probably. We'll see how this goes. Oh, actually, no, it's fine. I was going to say, should I maybe have made sure Dabura gets targeted here? But it doesn't matter. That's where the taunt will come into play. Because he'll draw the attacks towards him. So we could put him in slot 2 or 3, whatever's needed for him to be able to get his damage. Yeah, we're fine. We're totally fine. Because to get the active for Dabura, he does supers, right? So that's good. We do want Dabura to get as many supers as possible right here. Because remember, he does get, it's 50% attack for 6 turns? 6 turns is what it is, right? It's for 6 turns. Yeah. He gets 66% defensive stacks, and then he gets 50% attack for 6 turns. So it's like Dabura's super attack effects are ridiculously strong. I mean, obviously 66% defense, right? Like when we saw Dabura get killed, it was before he attacked. Typically, that's what happens. Is that a hidden potential system additional normal right there? Of course, dude. Never, ever, like, anytime some kid is talking to me about additionals, I promise I'm zoning you out. Like, I don't even care. We've done this how many years, man? Additional normal, additional normal, additional normal. We know how that goes. Where I'm interested in additional normals is if it's a character who has, like, a passive build-up where they only need to attack, like Yakon. Yakon builds up by attacking, right? But just by attacking. So, like, I like, that's the type of character, but, yeah, I mean, we do need Yakon to dodge or else we lose, so, but that's the type of character that I go with additional, where, like, we get the hidden potential system additional, normal, but it doesn't matter because it's still building them up. We just need the additional, right? Okay, so what we'll do here is we'll go, Golden Great Ape right here, and then we will do, again, Dabura actives on turn 6 and 7.
ベビー様、ブルーツ波増幅装置です。今です。
お前の皮も骨も全て蒸発させてやる。リベンジデスボールファイナル。
All right, I'll probably skip through this a little bit. I'll let Baby's first animation play, and then we'll probably skip through the rest of Baby's Golden Great Ape. Because oftentimes these giant forms can get, I guess, like a little bit boring. It's true for y'all, right? Like, so like I'll probably just what's the damage right here? Damn it, it's 13 million. Yeah, this Daimagoku, I mean, he's got a little juice. Once you start talking about like attacks that are over 10 million, that's definitely juice on that. So Baby will do 2 rotations, 2 turns in this giant mode. It doesn't really do much damage, but it did cause Daimagoku to waste his super attacks. And we did do the damage with the active. Baby does more damage with his active than all these attacks right here. All right, gamers. So, yeah, we'll do exactly this right here. Let's hope Dabura gives us a nice round of super attacks here. Because that will just raise his damage for turn 7 when we're planning on putting this fight to bed. And we'll hit this right here. Okay, so then next turn, what we could probably do is I guess we'll just go Babidi slot 1, Dabura 2, and then Goma in slot 3 is probably how we'll operate next turn. That will maximize Dabura's damage. And then the 2 Daburas should be able to end this fight at this point. Okay. Now, this was good, though, because we did see Dabura's weakness, which I guess is, like, instantly as soon as the fight starts is the weakness for Dabura. But, like, I think back to that rotation. What was the rotation? It was Dabura, Baby, and who was the last character? Was it Bobbity? Yeah, so, like, we go with Dabura in that situation every single time. It's just incredibly bad luck. If you get luck that bad, though, every single character could die, right? So, especially if we're in a turn... What turn are we at? We're on turn 5 right now? Yeah. Especially as we get deep like that. Alright, let's see. So Baby Gohan and Goten, what are that right here? 39 million they do. Certainly not that exceptional. Yeah, they definitely... I feel like that character could be... Let me look at their kit. They could definitely be using another thing here. They need something, bruh. We need something. Yeah, because their only support they give is Kuroda Body and Mind allies 20% defense when they attack with 24 fucking ki. That's just no good. They should be giving Kuroda Body and Mind 3-turn, 70%, 80%, 90% support. Because they're a summonable LR. Yakan is doing that, kinda. Right? Like, god damn, Baby Gohan and Goten. Oh, Dabura's gonna kill right here. This is done. Never mind. Yeah, Dabura. Yeah, never mind about turn 7. Dabura is gonna probably kill him right here. Bruh, the aura of that shot. Damn, I wish I could save the AGL orbs for Goma. God damn it. I guess I could. I guess I could. I will. The aura of that shot, though, chat, is just incredible. All right, Dabura is not fully built up, by the way, but putting him in slot 2 right there, he will be fully built up by the time he attacks. So, Bobbity is designed exactly for this, by the way. This situation. Oh my god. Over here! This'll hurt. Yep. Look at that. Yeah, you see that damage. Jesus. It's going to go up a lot right here with Bobbity attacking. So Bobbity's designed for this very moment. Bobbity attacks like that, and then that gives Dabura even more support. So now Dabura is going to be even stronger if he gets the second counter off. He failed it, but I don't think he would get crunched anyway. We've had so many attacks at this point. Yeah. Daima Goku's damage is ridiculous. Way over 10 million. But it just doesn't matter at this point. Dabura's too strong, right? A shame we failed the counter there. Okay, 108. Okay, no biggie. A shame we failed that counter, though. Damn, he'd have hit so fucking hard. I mean, you see, the counter did as much damage as Supers is doing. It would have hit way harder, though. Woo! Dabura! Oh my god, go chillax. His aura is up. Oh, hidden potential system. Additional super. How about that? Hold this sword, Goku. Oh my god. Okay, so he does live. But unfortunately, yeah, Daima Goku's like, Jesus, thank god that barrage is over. And then we're going to get to this next rotation. Uh-oh. I got bad news for you, Daima Goku. Uh-oh. Look who it is. Your buddy, Daima Goku. Oh, fuck it, man. Fuck it, dude. His aura's off the charts. Just let it play again, man. Who cares? That man, the aura god himself, Dabura. Alright, so that's GG, I think. Let's just go ahead and do this. We could kill on the counter if he gets the counter right here. He'll probably kill on this. Let's see. We get it, yep. Careful there, Goku. Duck your head, boy. Over here! Yeah, you're done. Goodbye, peasant. Puh. Make way for the Demon King. I do kind of wish the word didn't die in the video. But it's all good, man. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. He said nothing takes away the Demon King. Okay, that is the Demon King. So let me know what you guys think. Terrifying Conqueror, though. Remember, Deborah can be used. Let me put this up on screen quickly, actually. Deborah is at full power if the whole team is villains. So even, like, you know, running Deborah on a team like this, like without like Yakan and Babidi and shit like that, Deborah will still be really good on Terrifying Conquerors, where all allies are extreme class characters. So Deborah will still be smoking and juicing over there. So let me know what you guys think. But yeah, Deborah's him. Terrifying Conquerors is looking good because Goma is not going anywhere for quite some time. So be used to that. Yeah, get ready to see Goma for a long time to come.